We got 2 copies of Mean Girls here. We got the Blu-ray and we got the regular. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. You should check it out.
And we watched it in 7th grade health class.
Oh yeah.
What movie are we going to be watching tonight?
Game night.
Pull it from the shelf.
I wish I knew what it was. I guess we're gonna have to speed up this. Here it is.
Watched this earlier today, but because of how much I enjoyed it, I'm going to watch it twice in the same day. Even has an ad for Regal in it. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Three bags of Tostito scoops, I notice. There was a special on these tonight. 3 for 1. 3 for 1. Yep. How can that be profitable for Frito-Lay?
Annie, the famous actor that we met at the airport about 8 years ago.
Who?
Only actor we've ever met at an airport who's famous.
Bobby Flay?
Not an actor. This fellow was in front of us at the Sbarro. We were wondering why he wasn't in the first class lounge. Jesus Christ. What's with that knife? It's for the cheese. Okay. All right. Just, the aggressive way to carry a knife.
Maybe you guys could take my wife in for questioning because apparently she got a secret life I don't know nothing about.
You know what? It doesn't matter how slowly you slide it over. Okay, it's $17. How much do you want?
I don't know, probably 100.
Give her 100. So we go to a mob doctor, right?
Do you know one of those, sweetheart?
No.
No?
What about a veterinarian that works with a mob?
You know one of those?
No.
Come on, why are you pitching all the mob stuff? It's 2 minutes to 12. Where the hell is this bridge?
GPS says it's right around here, but I don't see it.
And that's how you get the drop on someone.
How was that film?
Pretty good.
Were you shocked by all the twists and turns?
Yeah, I was a big fan of those.
Who was your favorite character?
The fake Denzel Washington.
There is a post-credit scene, so we do have to watch that.
I like the plot twist. It wasn't all serious the whole time.
It was pretty self-aware.
There's a lot of action scenes and fight scenes.
Some gore.
And yeah,
The exit wound.
not quite Saw gore, but
And then the list was swallowed.
the jet engine.
Reminded me of Raiders of the Lost Ark towards the very end of the movie where Indy was fighting that guy and then he ended up getting stuck right into the engine. Blood was splattered. He's caught snapping over there.
Texting.
I really enjoyed this. Really good performances throughout. I liked how it had a lot of comedy and a lot of thrills. Blended both genres together pretty well as he snaps. Jesse Plemons' performance in here as Gary. Very interesting to say the least.
Out of 5, I'd probably give this a 3.9.
I'll give it a 4.5. Watched this twice in the same day. Glad I did. Kinda sad I missed out on this in theaters.
Watch it as many times as we went on Dragster on Saturday.
As well as Skyhawk, Windseeker, and Almost Millennium.
Oh yeah.
How was that post-credits scene?
Graphic.
Just like the warnings that always show up at the end of Warner Brothers DVDs. I don't know what's up with this. It's pretty graphic. They need to update this. This is really old.
Yeah, it does look weird.
And it's been at the beginning of Canadian VHSs from Warner Brothers ever since. And at the end of every DVD.
I went through a lot of edgy sticks, to say the least.
During all the action scenes.
Yeah.
Now that is how you do a game night.
My phone's at 2%. Here's the charger that failed us at Cedar Point. Although it worked for me, and I got my phone up from like 8 to 26 and the steel engine's fine.
I used a piece of shit cord, so that's why it didn't really work out.
We were able to, has your phone died on all 3 trips?
I think it did. Especially at the end of part.
It died in the
2.
Valraven line, it died in the steel engines line. What was the third?
I think I might have saved it in part 4, but I do not remember. That was also a really long day.
But it was cool being one of the last people out of the park. Being the second last train of the whole night.
And that's the best ride on any ride ever.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
The constant screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't help it. It's just too good.
As it switches to LG.
Got all the posters.
Second Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Is this the one you got at Walmart?
Yep. First one's around here somewhere as well. From Dave & Buster's. And then there's the game night marquee right there.
Where? Right there.
And Jumanji, which you also have to watch.
Riverdale Season 2. Cedar Point, we got bands. We got stacks.
I got 6, you got 5.
My collection of 2018 maps is up to like 30.
The exact same ones.
I don't know why. Every time I go, I take like 6. I don't know why. Why do I do this?
And why do you buy merch for rides you don't go on?
Yeah, if you have merch for a ride you haven't been on, please don't wear it.
Or please don't be one of those people that says, hey, I've been on this ride.
Yeah, if you watch a POV online, it doesn't really count. I wasn't even paying attention. Were they running VR on Iron Dragon when we were there? I don't know if that's permanent or not. I think they do it after 6 p.m.
We were there before then. We saw the line, it was way too long.
Yeah, I don't get why Iron Dragon is never a walk-on. Like, Magnum has shorter lines than Iron Dragon all the time. I do not get it. I do not know why. Highmark.
I do not get it. It's not true. He's right behind you. I do not get it. I do not. Oh, I can't even see it. But.
Oh, Highmark.
Oh, Highmark. Oh yeah, this movie.
Walk Hard. Wasn't this one of the things we almost watched?
Yeah, we were close to, but then Neighbors 2 won the coin toss. And your phones are like 5% now?
Yeah. Okay, this movie was an abomination. It had no good takeaways. There was no good part I could think of at all. The only positive was Patton Oswalt on the back right there. But if you're considering watching or buying this movie, I advise against it. Just don't do it.
The bed scene.
Oh yeah, the bed scene was completely unnecessary.
Just like the fact that they handed May the drink like they knew her or something.
Oh yeah. There's so many flaws, okay? There's a lot of flaws.
Not to mention the people that are talking behind us.
Oh yeah, those old ladies behind us. I don't know what they're talking about. But really distracting.
Like every time Bill Paxton came on screen, it was like, oh, Bill Paxton.
The slip cover.
They made slipcover look nice. Special features are actually decent, especially the one about Bill Paxton. That was 11 minutes long. I already talked about this in my 33-minute long Blu-ray update in 4K. I'm glad this didn't get a 4K because it doesn't deserve it.
Borat. It's quite underwhelming disc.
You'd think that'd be a bootleg.
There's Dodgeball.
The Girl Next Door. One of the most underrated.
Sacha Baron Cohen is my favorite, funny comedy actor.
You know,
especially in Talladega Nights. He is the greatest character of all time.
the kiss scene at the end.
Yes.
Do you know he was actually originally the choice for Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody? But then they chose the other guy.
Some of my favorite characters of all time are him, including Bruno and the French guy in Talladega Nights.
Brothers Grimsby.
That was a really good movie too.
Did it deserve
With
the
the
hate?
guy who looked like Vin Diesel.
Mark Strong.
Yeah.
Oddly enough,
Wait, where is that?
Mark Strong is on the front cover of both of these movies.
Oh yeah, this is a good action movie.
Have you seen them though?
No, but they look good.
They're both really good. The second one got some hate when it came out. Don't really get why, honestly.
And in case you're wondering, there he is.
Still trying to find the Brothers Grimsby on Blu-ray, because it has features that the DVD does not.
I'm sure you've seen both. Which one's better?
I've actually only watched Bruno.
Oh, guess we have to watch this one and find out which one's better someday.
I already know Borat's gonna be better.
You think?
Probably, yeah. And I hear there's more gross out
I don't know.
scenes.
This was pretty,
Raunchy.
yeah, off the rails.
The
No
swing-
holds barred.
The swinger party, the bungee cords.
This movie was just out of. This movie was like Steel Vengeance.
But more R-rated.
By the way, if you're watching this, Steel Vengeance is the greatest roller coaster ever built.
Is this an opinion or a fact?
It's an opinion, but it's a popular opinion.
Why? Because the
I
one
can't
who,
even get this in. We gotta speed this up. There we go.
Why? Because the one who's scared of Power Tower loves it too.
Did he? Yeah, he wrote it. Yeah, he liked it.
Did he ever say why he's scared of Power Tower?
No, he never said. I don't know why. It's the only ride he won't go on. He went on Windseeker.
Skyhawk, Wax Air.
Yeah, he's been on those.
What percent is it at?
27. How about you just take down Raptor while you're at it?
That ride. For some reason, I used to say, this is one of my favorites in the whole park. Now it sucks.
Why did we get off and say it was good? What were we thinking?
That was part 2. Part 4, we exposed that.
Okay, this is Juan and Stacker for $1, and that does not look like $1 to me, okay? It's a little better than the fridge magnets you get at Regal, but still. And it can't even... Is he on a... I can't tell if he's on a pogo stick or he's working a jackhammer. So you can't even stand up. Got them big old eyes.
Just like Gary at the end of game night.
They fit nice. Like if I wore these on Steel Vengeance, they're not falling off.
And then they'd see the Pitch Perfect logo on the side.
Ah. That's what we have white paint for.